Hi everyone, I made it. I'm still here. Oh, how great is that? Oh boy, it's I suppose you can tell by this that I actually got around to telling Debbie last night about the 9F. She took it quite well actually, to be honest, a lot better than I thought she would. After all, still got my hands and chainsaw still up on the top there. Thank God. Oh yeah, and then doctors say that I should have my eyesight back in about 3 to 4 weeks, and on Wednesday they will be extracting the 9F from me. So yeah, it turned out pretty well, I reckon. It could have been a hell of a lot worse, especially if I took Graham's advice and told her to shut up. Yeah, like I'd do that. No, only just finished Remembrance for Hiroshima, haven't we? If I told her to shut up, in another 70 years' time, there'll be a remembrance for Swindon and the atom bomb that went off over there. Or here, even. So, yeah, I'm so happy I survived it. The iPad didn't really, because, after doing all this, it didn't do too well. But one of the things I did neglect to tell you in the last video is that the payment for the 9F actually came off Debbie's credit card. So that's how I couldn't actually hide it from her, because she was going to find out. So yeah, if I hadn't told her and she found out herself, that chainsaw would not be up there now. My hands would be gone, which would mean that I couldn't surf the internet and buy more trains. That would have been disastrous, wouldn't it, really? And the fact that that's £120 gone, and it's her birthday next week, which I'm on holiday, by the way. Yay, holiday! And that's £120 less we can spend on her birthday. But that's okay. It's fine. We're going to have something to remember all this by, won't we? And then, of course, the best news is I'm actually okay, because it was so bizarre last night. Debbie didn't really hit me. She's as sweet as a pie. She's a little pudding cat, really, except for when she is angry. Yeah, I told her, well, I didn't actually tell her, but she sat on the sofa with a glass of wine, which I got for her as a build up to everything. I had 3 beers, pluck up, what's it called? Dutch courage, that's right. And it was Dutch beer as well. So all things good there. And she asked if something was wrong, and I said, well, yeah, actually there is something wrong. Have a look at this. And I handed her the iPad, and it was all set up there, and she watched it. And absolutely nothing at all. She watched it, handed me back the iPad, and she just looked at me and said, oh, you owe me some more money then. And that was it. Done. Dusted. Well, I say done, dusted. She chipped a tooth last night as well, on top of everything, and told me that the tooth fairy had to arrive last night and leave £10 for the tooth. But unfortunately, this morning the tooth fairy hadn't arrived, because I think the tooth fairy had forgotten everything about it, because the tooth fairy had a couple of beers too many last night before she came round, and didn't leave the £10 note under the pillow. So she's got to visit tonight and make sure she leaves the £10 note there. Otherwise, she might be wearing this instead of me. So yeah, and thank you everyone for all your comments. Seriously, they were brilliant. They really were. Yes, I should have taken some advice from them, but with the fact that it was Debbie's credit card, and the fact that it's her birthday next week, and that's £120 gone from what we could have used to spend, I should have told you, but I forgot. But anyways, everything's sorted now. We're going to have a fabulous week next week. I've got to do the garage floor, so I'll be ordering all the wood for that, and I will also do a review of this for you all. Okay, I haven't even looked at it yet. I only took it out of the box that it arrived in, so I haven't looked inside. But hopefully I will have the time and I will do this review. It'll be a quick one, only about 5-10 minutes or something. Okay, so thank you again. I'm really sorry I haven't replied to any of your comments. It has been a real hectic week, especially at work, because I've been having to get everything ready for having a week off work and make sure everything that I leave at work is accessible to other people in case there are any problems. But I will get around to doing them this weekend. And I hope you've enjoyed watching me being scared out my pants, literally. And thanks for staying with me. And I hope you look forward to the next 2 videos that I'll hopefully get up over the next 7 days or so. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone, and we'll be back very soon. You all have a fabulous weekend and keep safe. Bye.